3 weeks ago, a viewer named Walter from Alberta left a comment on my OAS video that I have not stopped thinking about. He wrote, "Linda, I am 71 years old. I worked as a municipal bus driver for 34 years. I have been receiving CPP, OAS, and GIS for 3 years. Last month, my daughter sat me down and showed me a list of bills I had been paying that I did not have to pay: property tax, prescription costs, phone bill, dental, utility bills. Every single month for 3 years, I was paying bills that my CPP, OAS, and GIS status meant I did not have to pay in full or at all. Nobody told me there was a list. Not Service Canada, not the CRA, nobody." That comment received over 1,400 replies from seniors in British Columbia, Manitoba, Saskatchewan, Nova Scotia, and New Brunswick, all saying the exact same thing. They were paying bills every month that their status as CPP, OAS, and GIS recipients meant they did not have to pay. And not one government agency had ever personally told them a list of reductions and exemptions existed and that they qualified. Today, I am going to give you that list. All 12 items, exactly what each one is, who qualifies, who does not, and how each one connects to your CPP, your OAS, and your GIS. Before I walk you through all 12, one critical thing first. The next OAS and GIS payment date is approaching, and Service Canada will not send you a personal breakdown of which bills on this list apply to your situation. Subscribe and turn on notifications right now so that every time something this important comes up, you find out from this channel before another month passes where you are paying something you do not have to pay. Now let me give you the full list. According to Canada.ca and CRA published guidance, the Canadian Senior Benefit System includes dozens of programs, credits, reductions, and exemptions specifically designed to reduce the cost of living for seniors on fixed government income, and the majority of eligible seniors are not claiming the majority of them. According to Statistics Canada, there are over 6 million Canadians aged 65 and older receiving CPP, OAS, and GIS on a fixed monthly income that leaves very little room for expenses they should not be paying. Every item on this list is real, confirmed, and available right now in 2026. Most seniors are missing them not because they do not qualify, but because nobody ever explained that the list exists. The first bill is property tax. Property tax deferral and reduction programs exist in most Canadian provinces specifically for seniors meeting age and income criteria confirmed on Canada.ca linked provincial pages. Eligible seniors can defer property tax payment entirely until the property is sold or receive an annual reduction based on income thresholds aligning closely with the GIS eligibility range. The maximum benefit in provinces offering full deferral eliminates the annual property tax bill completely, while the average senior who applies receives a partial reduction. Who qualifies includes homeowners aged 65 and over whose primary residence is the property in question and whose income falls within the provincial threshold. Who does not qualify includes seniors owning multiple properties and those missing the annual application deadline, which means paying the full amount and waiting another full year to reapply. The second bill is prescription drug costs. Every Canadian province administers a senior drug benefit program reducing or eliminating eligible prescription medication costs for seniors meeting age and income criteria. The maximum benefit covers all or nearly all medication costs for seniors in the lowest income bracket with no co-payment, while the average senior receives a meaningfully reduced co-payment. Who qualifies includes seniors age 65 and over registered with their provincial health plan within the program income threshold. Registration is not automatic in every province, which is why seniors who meet every criterion still miss it. The income threshold most provincial drug programs use is the same net income figure from your CRA return that Service Canada uses for GIS, meaning claiming legitimate deductions to lower your net income for GIS purposes also lowers your drug benefit copayment simultaneously. The third bill is dental care. According to Health Canada's Canadian Dental Care Plan pages on canada.ca, eligible seniors with no private dental insurance and an adjusted family net income below the confirmed upper threshold qualify with zero enrollment fee, zero monthly premium, and zero co-payment at the lowest income level. Who qualifies includes seniors with no private dental insurance in their own name or through a spouse who have filed their most recent tax return. Who does not qualify includes seniors with any private dental insurance access, regardless of how limited that coverage is in practice, which is the most common reason eligible seniors are denied after applying. The fourth bill is the monthly phone bill. According to CRTC confirmed Affordable Access Program requirements, major Canadian telecommunications providers are required to offer reduced rate plans to eligible low-income seniors. The maximum reduction can cut monthly phone costs by more than half, while the average eligible senior who applies saves hundreds of dollars annually. Who qualifies includes seniors whose household income falls at or near the GIS eligibility range. Most seniors paying full phone rates have simply never called their carrier and asked specifically whether a low-income senior plan exists. The fifth bill is home heating and utility costs, and this is the one that connects most directly to your GIS. Most provinces and several utility providers offer low-income energy assistance programs, reducing monthly heating and electricity costs for seniors based on income thresholds aligned with GIS eligibility. Here is the insider knowledge moment most seniors never hear anywhere else. In most provinces, the income test for utility assistance programs uses the exact same adjusted family net income figure from your CRA return that GIS uses. This means if you currently qualify for GIS, you are almost certainly already below the income threshold for your provincial utility assistance program and have been leaving this reduction unclaimed the entire time. Canadians who work with retirement financial planners already have every provincial program reviewed against their client's income situation annually. Most Canadian seniors on CPP OAS and GIS find out about these programs only through a neighbor or family member. Now you know before that happens. The sixth bill is the GST credit, which is not a bill you receive, but money you are leaving uncollected from the CRA by not filing your return or having your income incorrectly calculated. According to CRA's GST credit pages on canada.ca, the GST credit is a tax-free quarterly payment for low and modest income Canadians. Seniors receiving GIS are almost always below the threshold for the maximum quarterly credit confirmed on canada.ca. Seniors who have not filed their return receive nothing regardless of eligibility. Filing your return is the only action required to receive this payment. The seventh bill is the Canada Carbon Rebate. According to CRA's Canada Carbon Rebate information on canada.ca, this is a quarterly tax-free payment available to residents of provinces where the federal carbon pricing system applies, delivered automatically through your filed tax return with no separate application required. Seniors who have filed receive it automatically. Seniors who have not filed receive nothing. The average single senior in an eligible province receives a quarterly payment that represents a meaningful annual addition to their CPP, OAS, and GIS income. The eighth bill is vision care costs. Most provinces cover at least one eye examination per year for seniors over a specific age at no cost, and several offer additional coverage for corrective lenses through provincial optical benefit programs for seniors below specific income thresholds. Most seniors assume their provincial health coverage does not extend to vision care without ever checking their provincial program page, and most of them are wrong about that assumption. The ninth bill is municipal transit fares. According to municipal program information available through city and regional transit authority websites, reduced or free senior transit programs exist in most major Canadian cities and many smaller municipalities for residents meeting age and sometimes income criteria. Most seniors paying full transit fares have simply never asked their local transit authority whether a senior reduced rate exists. One phone call to your transit authority is all it takes to find out. The 10th bill is the cost of preparing annual tax returns. According to CRA's CVITP information pages on Canada.ca, the Community Volunteer Income Tax Program offers completely free tax preparation to eligible seniors with modest incomes and simple tax situations. Contact the CVITP at 1-800-959-8281 to find a free clinic in your area. Seniors currently paying a tax preparer for a straightforward CPP and OAS return are paying a bill that should cost them nothing. The 11th bill is the cost of certain medical and mobility equipment. According to Health Canada and provincial health program information on Canada.ca, provincial assistive devices programs cover a portion of eligible equipment costs, including mobility aids, hearing devices, and respiratory equipment for residents meeting medical and income criteria. Additionally, the CRA's disability tax credit and medical expense credit reduce taxable income, which lowers the net income figure used for GIS calculation, connecting this bill directly to an improvement in your monthly GIS payment. Now, here is the connection that most coverage misses completely, and it is the reason this list matters far beyond each individual item. Every bill on this list that you pay unnecessarily is connected to your GIS through the same mechanism. Most programs reducing these bills use the same adjusted family net income figure from your CRA return that controls your GIS amount. A senior who claims their medical expense deduction properly does not just potentially increase their GIS. They simultaneously may qualify for a lower property tax bracket, a reduced drug copayment, a lower utility assistance threshold, and a higher GST credit, all from the same income reduction through the same CRA figure, one action affecting multiple bills simultaneously. Walter from Alberta did not know about this compounding effect when his daughter showed him the list. Once he understood it, he called Service Canada and spoke with a CVITP volunteer who reviewed his full situation. Within 6 weeks, he had confirmed eligibility across multiple programs, and his monthly expenses dropped in a way that meaningfully changed his retirement financial situation. If Walter had known about this list the day he retired, none of those 3 years of unnecessary payments would have happened. So here are 3 steps you can complete this week. Step 1, log into your CRA My Account at Canada.ca/en/revenue-agency and find your net income online 23600 of your most recent Notice of Assessment. Compare that figure to the income thresholds for GIS, the Canadian Dental Care Plan, your provincial property tax deferral program, and your provincial drug benefit program, all confirmed on Canada.ca. If your net income is at or below the GIS threshold, you are almost certainly eligible for most programs on this list and should apply immediately for any you have not yet claimed. Step 2, call Service Canada at 1-800-277-9914 and ask specifically which provincial supplements and federal credits are currently active on your file, and which ones you may be eligible for but have not yet applied for. Step 3, share this video with every person you know who is over 60 and receiving CPP or OAS, especially anyone living alone or managing finances independently, because the seniors most likely paying all 12 of these bills unnecessarily are simply the ones who have never had someone walk through the full list with them the way Walter's daughter did for him. One important warning. Scammers are calling Canadian seniors claiming to help them access programs on lists exactly like this one, offering to apply on their behalf for a fee or asking for personal information to process eligibility claims. This is a scam. Every program on this list is free to apply for through official government channels. The CRA will never demand immediate payment by phone or ask for gift cards. Hang up immediately and report it to the Canadian Anti-Fraud Centre at 1-888-495-8501. Of the 12 bills on this list today, how many were you already aware of and how many are you finding out about for the very first time right now? And which one surprises you most that Canadian seniors are paying unnecessarily when a free or reduced option already exists? Drop your province in the comments because I want to understand which parts of Canada have the strongest provincial programs on this list and which regions are leaving seniors with the biggest gap between what they are paying and what they should actually be paying. What we covered today is confirmed, and every program on this list is available right now in 2026. The next OAS and GIS payment date is approaching, and Service Canada will not send you a personal breakdown of every bill on this list that applies to your situation. Subscribe now so that information reaches you here before another month passes where you are paying something you do not have to pay. You spent your entire working life contributing to this country. You earned every benefit and every reduction on this list. Make sure you are claiming every single one of them. I am Canada Seniors Update, and I will see you in the next one. Take care of yourself.